Your UX portfolio is preventing you from getting hired. Stop making common mistakes. Here's what hiring managers and recruiters want to see. Hiring managers aren't just looking for polished interfaces. They want to see how you think, how you approach problems, explore solutions, and make design decisions. To stand out, you need to show the full journey behind your final design. That means walking them through every stage from research to final solutions, including wireframes, user flows, and prototypes. And most importantly, explain your reasoning. By doing this, you give hiring managers valuable insights into your design process and skill level, and that's what truly sets you apart. Your UX study is more than a process. It is a story, and like any successful story, it needs a strong structure to keep the reader engaged. A simple but effective use case structure has three key elements. The problem, what challenge were you solving? The design process, what approach did you take? What options did you explore? And the result, what impact did your design have? But wait, let's take a step back. How do you decide which projects to include? Here's my advice. Stick to 3 to 5 projects. That's enough to showcase your skills without overwhelming your readers. Less than 3 feels too thin. More than 5, too much process. So be selective. We have all done small tasks, like tweaking a form field, but those don't highlight your skills. Instead, choose projects that show your talents, the ones where you play the key role and have a real story to tell. Because a strong portfolio isn't about quantity, it is about your best stories. Product design covers many industries, but if you want to work in a specific field and have experience in it, focus your portfolio on that industry. For example, if you are targeting the medical industry and have a relevant experience, make it the centerpiece of your portfolio. Why? Because industry knowledge is a huge advantage. It shows hiring managers that you understand the field, reducing the need for extensive training and making you a stronger candidate. By an industry focus, align your portfolio with specific skill mentioned in the job descriptions. If the role emphasizes iOS design, advanced prototyping, or leadership, make sure to highlight your expertise in those areas. Your portfolio isn't just a collection of work, it's your sales page, but a successful portfolio doesn't have to be fancy. In fact, a simple structure will make it easier to navigate and keeps the focus on your work. Stick to 3 key sections. Homepage, a quick introduction to your work. Case studies, the main focus of your portfolio. About me, a short section to add personality and context. This ensures that readers can quickly understand who you are and what you do, without getting lost in unnecessary pages. While you can expand beyond this, these 3 sections are more than enough to tell a strong, cohesive story. Your case studies are the main event. Make them shine. Science case studies are the core of your portfolio. They need to be structured, engaging, and result-driven. They include 3 parts: the title, a brief overview, and the main part. Your goal? Walk the reader through your process in a way that highlights your skills and thinking. Create a clear title that explains the project's achievements. Instead of generic title like redesigning an app, try how I increased user engagement by 30% with a smarter checkout flow. Add a brief overview. Cover the project summary, your role, the goal, the team, and the timeline, so the reader gets context upfront. Deep dive into your process. Here is the main part where you can explain your process. It includes 3 parts: the problem, the design process, and the results. First, explain the problem, the users, and the business needs. Then, showcase your design process. Explain your research. If you find any interesting user insights, include them. This shows you listen to feedback and create solutions based on user needs. Show different options you develop and how you made decisions. Highlight the challenge and the trade-offs you faced. This shows your ability to think critically and solve real-world problems. And remember, clearly describe the final solution. For example, to simplify checkout process, I designed a single-page payment flow with inline error validation. With real-time feedback, users no longer had to switch between multiple screens and steps. At the end, highlight measurable outcomes like boosted conversion rate by 15%, reduced support tickets by 45%. Even if you don't have exact numbers, you can still highlight real user feedback, from positive reviews, insights from user interviews, or stories of improved experience. You can also include personal takeaways to show how you grow from these projects, such as learn how to lead cross-functional teams effectively. By creating your use case studies this way, you will showcase not your designs, but your full thinking process, decision-making, and impact. Make your portfolio easy to scan and read. Even the best content can be lost if it's difficult to scan. So use heading and bullet points to break up tests. Find animated to engage users, but don't overdo it, or it may become distracting. Zoom ins to highlight key details, tabs to compare different solutions, And wherever possible, replace long text with images. Visual communicate faster and increase engagement. Before launching your portfolio, make sure it's mobile friendly. While most hiring managers will review it on a desktop, you don't want to risk a poor experience if they check it on their phone. Also, make a QA process. Ensure layout, navigation, and image quality work well across all devices. Test everything. A polished portfolio shows attention to detail. And last critical tip, don't wait until you need a job to build your portfolio. If you started after layoff, you will rush. Instead, after finishing a project, document it while it's fresh. Your future self will thank you. What is your top portfolio tip? Share it in the comment. Subscribe to Log Rocket for more UX design insights and tutorials.